Lombardi and TarmStrife back on the stream once more. TarmStrife taking down 17,509,304 Wasp, and Lombardi taking down Terra in winners round 2. As we're going to see another best of 3. Whoever wins this gets to move on to a best of 5, probably against Fast. And Lombardi starting off hot, going back to PS2, trying to put on such that potent advantage that we're used to seeing down in Ohio, down in Columbus. One of the highest seeded player from Columbus here today in both the pre-local and in main bracket. I think he's the only Columbus player here. I don't even know why I brought up that point. TarmStrife looking to pull off the upset on top 5 in Ohio. Lombardi like cruising into top 5 after like being number 16 last season, or the season before that. A little bit miffed at that. He locked in super hard, as right now he's going to take the stop with a nice little back air off of the ledge get up, as Lombardi only going to hit for 13%. TarmStrife going to have to answer back with some sort of range. Like Lucina does do a solid job into Falco, being able to outrange him and stuff out a lot of his approach options, but TarmStrife just hasn't really found that footing until now. Getting a little bit of a mix there with the up airs, sending Lombardi to the platforms. Not every big spot, but gonna get the hit, gonna get the call out with the air dodge or the spot dodge there from Lombardi, as TarmStrife just found so uncomfortable in this positioning, just throwing out a lot of these like interesting up Bs and spot dodges that Lombardi has been able to catch so far in this set. And the real question for TarmStrife is, can like TarmStrife be a little bit more patient like we saw in the set with 17,509,004 Wasps, or are we going to see Lombardi continue to put on that high pressure with that advantage state that we saw against Terra in like matchups that aren't exactly favorable for Falcos? We're going to see the Nair take the first stock for TarmStrife there, but over 78, probably like 90% about for TarmStrife. Maybe a down air attempt? Yes, we are, but not quite going to get it, as TarmStrife going to hold on. Lombardi still holding strong here with percent, but TarmStrife gonna be able to answer a little bit back with these like forward tilt sword moves, as I would call it. Like, I mean, Lucina doesn't really have any other moves that don't use that sword, unless you're like pummeling, I guess. Should I do the F tilt in the down smash? He's loving that F tilt lately. It's like the real big optimization that he's contributed to Falco players lately. Outside of Footstool Firebird, he's been like the best implicator of that in bracket, but the F tilt conversions into the tech chase have been so strong for Lombardi that putting them into Pennsylvania, showcasing why that move is so strong and not just a bad move, because like F tilt's a pretty good move, I would say. It's an underrated move indeed. It's Lombardi gonna make it back to center stage, escaping that F tilt with a side B. Side B has a little bit of that invincibility in the move startup, and coming to his benefit right now. TarmStrife just not feeling the most comfortable against Lombardi. The back air gonna come out. This could be the stock here. If not the back air, yes, that's gonna take the stock. He's not low enough, which is gonna make him back. So a little bit of a scary situation there, but a great awareness from TarmStrife on the resources that Lombardi had. Good little laser to set up for that down tilt. That's Lombardi gonna send TarmStrife so far outstage. Keeping up this control, doing these, I like these dash dances into the down air. It's pretty safe, and it's getting up that shield pressure that Lombardi can then use later on in the set to, later on in the game, to like get that stock. The down air gonna come out and take that stock. Lombardi up 1-0, one more game away from top 8 winner side.
Had enough already?
We're gonna go to game number 2, back to PS2. Milan to Lucina coming out right now. Maybe that will be the decider, and like maybe taking a game, as Lombardi doing such a great job at keeping this control at the ledge to start out this set, and trying to continue that with a nice little edge guard setup right now. Just trying to push Tarm to the brink right now. These down airs gonna come out 65% early for TarmStrife, but TarmStrife gonna answer back with a little bit of these forward airs to push Lombardi. No, not quite gonna get him off stage. Lombardi, despite getting hit a lot with these like juggles and whatnot, has been able to answer so well against the pressure that Tarm has put on. And like the disadvantage options coming out from Tarm, you see Tarm like doing a lot of these air dodges, spot dodges. He is scared of the Falco advantage shit. And Lombardi has been taking advantage of that by just playing so heavy with movement. As that sidey back there, gonna take that stock here. Lombardi playing super hot right now, as Tarm, like, this matchup isn't great, but if you don't, like, aren't familiar with this, like, the pressure that Falco can emit, it's so hard for Lucina to really get much going. As Lombardi gonna try and send the down air off stage with the invincibility from the up B, gonna keep Tarm alive here, as Lombardi now gonna be lapping in percent over Tarm. Tobacco gonna come catch the jump, and that's gonna be the stock. Lombardi playing so potent in advantage state. And remember, this is a best of 3 in top 8 qualifier. I'm trying to do the up air to catch the the ledge get up from, like the lack of a ledge get up from Tarm, but he's chilling right now. The Browner gonna come out and take that stock. Lombardi still at 2 stocks to 1. He's looking at very poised, but Tarm has to stop with these spot dodges, has to stop with these aggressive plays, especially when your shield is so low. Like, you're giving Lombardi the opportunity of a lifetime to just get in and get that combo that he really wants. As Lombardi once again gonna get the combo there, up to 60% for Tarm. Tarm has not much more mistakes to give here. Is Lombardi gonna get the double down there and take the stock? Lombardi playing poised, taking that stock, 2-0, moving on into top 8 to play the winner of our next stream set, Ursa Major versus Fast.